Navaratri is that 9 aspect of devotion which we have transformed, we have awakened inside of us, we have gone through. It symbolizes the 9 months which a child is inside the mother's womb. It symbolizes that planets, it symbolizes so many things actually. But above all, when we look at our spiritual journey, Ma Siddhidatri, which is another name also, she is called Ardhanarishwari, which means she is half Shiva and half Shakti. Very often, you see, in let's say other tradition, they have only God as a male, or some worship God only as female. Here, Ma Siddhidatri represents that dual quality of the male and the female in complete balance. Neither good nor bad. Everything into the neutral state where you can observe, where the mind is posed in a way that it is in a complete trust. The mind is not in a dualistic state where it is wandering in between the good and the bad, between this and that, which normally we are. So that's what Ma Siddhidatri represents. Siddhi means the divine gift. Now, because you see, in the normal translation, people will say Siddhis means gift which awake when you go on the spiritual path. Actually, it is not that. Mother is not about giving you the gift only, because you see, like I said, more we have is never enough. Can her gift make us full satisfied? No, we are too greedy for that. Human beings are too greedy for that. It's never enough. It's not that kind of siddhi. This is the whole notion is wrong into the mind of people when they think that, well, let me do that sadhana or this sadhana to attain something. Actually, your sadhana is only to attain that lotus feet of Sri Hari, nothing else. Here, Ma Siddhidatri, the aspect of mother, I said, the moment your mind have transformed, like we see Mahagauri stand for that purity of the mind itself, that mind who have transcend all negativity, which Kalaratri have vanquished and vanished and removed from you. So Ma Bhagavati said, okay, now that you have been pure, I have to look after you. I have to care for you. Which means, like Krishna said in the Gita, those who surrender to me should not worry about anything. I'll take care of them and I'll look after them. Don't worry about anything. Sarva dharmam parityagyam mam ekam samvrajana. Don't worry. I am here. I will take care of you and I will provide for you. I will cleanse your sin. What you have to do, you just need to surrender. So Ma Siddhidatri stands for that state of surrenderness itself, where when we say Navanita Bhakti, we talk about Atmani Vedana Bhakti. No? The Atma have complete surrender. Okay, one we see from our mind itself, yes, we are surrender. No, that's what we say to us. We have big tilak on our forehead, we have japam in there. But yet, our tendency inside of us stays the same. No? This is just a decoration very often in people's life. But they have no idea that while putting the tilak upon their forehead or wearing the kantimala, the transformation must happen. You have to allow that transformation to happen. It's not just by wearing that or following a certain guru, say, yes, I am a devotee of so and so. but yet I have not transformed. I have not changed myself. So you see, that is a reminder. That 9 days itself is a reminder from the darkness you were into what you can be. When you engage yourself, when you are into that consistency, it's very important to understand, Nothing happens just like that, from one moment to the other. There is always a certain consistency in your life. When you go to school, first day itself, the teacher teach you ABCD. The next day, are you an expert in that? No, you are not. Your parents sit with you and step by step you carry on. No, nothing in this world, it is just happening like that. It is something that gradually keep increasing. So Master Siddhidatri represents that journey, but the culmination of that journey itself, that trust must be there. I'm not talking about belief. Faith must be there. When you have faith, there's no need even to ask for anything. Siddhidatri, Siddhi, he will provide for you. Unask. Without asking, he will give you. Without even before that thought awake inside of your mind, before that desire arise inside of you, he will provide for you. That is the state where the saint dwell. The saint is not worried about anything. Do you think the saint worried about their life? Oh, what shall I eat? What shall I wear? Where shall I stay? They don't worry about that. When there is the Chaturmas, which means the rainy season, the saints walk around. There's a pilgrimage called, how do you call it now? It's out of my mind. Not the Godavari river, the saints go around, do parikrama of the Godavari. No, not Godavari. Is it Godavari? Yes. Well, the saints go around. Sometimes it's good to hear voices. They go and do for 4 months during the rainy season. They don't bother about where they will stay, what they will eat, nothing. They know that Supreme Lord which they serve, he will take care of them. He will provide for them. He will look after them. And amazingly, till today, for thousands of years, we are not talking about 2,000 years, we are talking about thousands and thousands of years, saints have done the same thing every year. And Bhagavan have always provided for them. Unask, unworry for anything what is tomorrow. Master Siddhidatri is that kind of siddhi that he provides for you, the siddhi of faith. But Bhagavan is there to provide for you. He has said it, When you surrender to me, you belong to me. But that kind of faith doesn't appear just like that. It is, like I said, something that carries on. Firstly, transcending of the mind. In chapter 6, verse 35 of Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna himself said, it is very difficult, but it's not impossible. By practice and detachment, that is possible to control the mind. That is very interesting, very, very clearly. He put it nicely. What he's talking about is about that impression. We have two kinds of impression inside of ourselves. External impression and internal impression. The external impression is everything which you feed yourself, feed the mind with. What you feed your mind, what the media are showing you, what the internet is showing you, what your Facebook is showing you. What else is? All the things. So your mind, external impression is built up on a daily basis. You sit there. You have. I sit here, I look at my phone, I'm looking at the message of the devotee. But yet, you have a phone. I'm not in a prehistoric... my life is a failure. Do you think good thing will come to you? everything from the beginning to the end, you will be failure itself. Because that mindset itself, that impression what it is in your mind, have attract. Whereas somebody else who have that faith inside, the mind, well, yes, I am clear, and I want to achieve something. There's a consistency into that. Whatever goes into your mind, there's a consistency. The mind keep repeating itself. The mind keep hanging upon. No? So failure, 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 outcome will be failure. But those who say, yes, I will perfectionate myself, I will be better, and I can achieve something great. That person will achieve something great.